Hello, it's me, Sandra again, Mahjong Madre. I am outside on a beautiful day playing Mahjong with my neighbor. Okay, so the way Monica and I play is if you pick up a joker on your mock Charleston, you got to announce it and put it back and get a different one. You can't keep the joker.
How's that?
Because you don't pass jokers on Charlestons. If you're really playing a Charleston, you don't pass a joker. Want to bring your homework outside, baby? And when we play a two-player Mahjong, we usually just do a mock Charleston, and then we do a messy Mahjong after. And the mock Charleston is we just put 6 rows of 3 for your ROL and your LOR. And then we put another set of 3 tiles for our courtesy pass if we choose to do so. And this just helps us stay in tune with when we play 4-player Mahjong, we always do a Charleston. So we just kind of do that. And it also helps us get familiar with our card and kind of choose an area that we want to be in, as well as hopefully narrow it down to one line on the card. Sometimes to get that far, sometimes it's usually between 2 or 3 lines, but I try to narrow it down as much as I can during the Charleston. So you can see that I'm looking at the card and I'm kind of right off the bat, I have that 2, 4, 6, 8, and I have a lot of 6s, so I was in the 2, 4, 6, 8 section.
Joker.
And then I kind of go over and look at the Winds and Dragons, at the 2s over there, and I was just trying to find another section that maybe I could get in, just because I play the 2, 4, 6, 8 a lot, and also the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. But there was really nowhere else for me to go, so I eventually go back to the 2, 4, 6, 8. And if you look at my original hand that I picked, you can kind of see that obviously I have the 2, 4, 6, 8. So right away, that's where probably you would go, just because it makes sense. But then I start doing the Charleston, and this is where you kind of want to just really try to look at all your patterns, and as you're picking up, try to see what else you can get. And I play the 2, 4, 6, 8 a lot, so sometimes I just don't want to play the hand I always play. So I try to pick something different. So as I'm doing my Charleston, you'll see I pick up 2 dragons. I put them to the right. I usually always put my flowers to the left, my dragons to the right. And you can see right away I'm going for 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I look at my card again, and all of a sudden the second one from the bottom kind of pops out at me, and you can see it's flower, flower, 2 light Kongs in any even number, and 4 dragons. And so you'll see I'm like, oh, that one makes sense too, because now I have the 2 matching dragons. I already had the 2 flowers. That's the only pair in the whole row. So you can use a joker on the Kong of even numbers and also on the Kong of dragons. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'll switch it around. So I grab my 2 dragons and I put those in between my 2 pairs of 6s. I had a pair of 6s in cracks and a pair of 6s in dots. So now that line makes sense to me, and I can totally see that pattern. So I pivoted to that one. And as I continue on, you'll see as I start to drop and pick up, you kind of have to make a decision. I try to make a decision in the Charleston. If I can't, I try to make a decision on that first row that somebody puts out. So then I can start working towards my goal. I find that if I wait too long, then too many tiles pass and I don't get Mahjong. So I just wanted to say that if you're a beginner player like I was just a few months ago, when you're looking at the card and I'm doing the 2, 4, 6, 8, the second one from the bottom, you'll see that the colors are there. The 2s are green, the dragons are red, and the other set of 2s are blue. So you might think that the red dragon means that you're going to have to use the cracked dragon. It doesn't. Don't let the colors fool you on the card or trick you into thinking that the color of the number or the letter has to match the tile. It doesn't. That's just simply telling you that there has to be 3 different suits. So the red dragon, the red D's do not mean the cracked dragon. It just means 3 suits. And so you'll see that I did my first Kong of 6s in cracks.
Joker.
I did my dragons in BAMs, and my second set of 6s in dots. And it clearly says like Kongs in any even number. So although it's showing you the 2 on the card, you don't have to use the 2. It has to just be an even number. And then obviously the first one is 2 flowers. And remember, you cannot use a joker on a pair, and you cannot well, you can use a joker on the rest of the hand, but just not on the pair. So you have to organically pick up those 2 flowers, unless and you can't pick up a discard for a pair either. So if somebody drops a flower and it's for Mahjong and you need that, that's the only time you can call it for a pair. So just some little tips while you're playing the game. I hope you enjoy us playing. I'm going to post, I think we played 3 games that day. So I'm going to post all 3 games, and we'll try and talk you through it so you can learn right along with me. And if you are learning and you like this type of video, please hit that subscribe button. It is free, and I do appreciate it. And I will keep posting the videos as long as y'all keep liking them. Thanks for watching.
East.
8 bam. Crack. Crack.
8 crack.
Yeah.
3 bam.
There's one. Flower.
Seven bam.
8 dot.
5 crack.
7 crack.
2 bam.
4 bam.
3 dot.
2 crack.
East.
8 crack.
7 dot.
Flower.
7 dot.
Soap.
6 bam.
1 bam.
4 dot.
6 crack.
Call. 6 bam.
4 bam.
9 bam.
5 dot.
5 crack.
2 dot.
Soap.
4 dot.
7 bam.
8 dot.
2 crack.
Oh, 3 bam.
South.
9 bam.
Red dragon.
These have to be this. 3 bam.
Flower.
West.
8 bam.
4 crack.
1 bam.
8 bam.
1 dot.
2 dot.
South.
9 bam.
1 bam.
7 crack.
3 dot.
What do you have? 3 dot?
6 crack.
No, what'd you just toss? 3 dot.
Oh,
right?
3 dot.
I'll take it.
Okay, so right here, Leanne picks up my 3 dot that I discarded. And one thing to remember is that whenever you pick up a discard, you always have to expose it. You cannot rack it and then expose it. You have to lay it down on your rack and then pick up the matching tiles that go with that set, whether it's a pung or a kong or a quint. You have to expose it and then bring up the rest of your tiles. If you rack it in a tournament, you have a dead hand, or amongst certain people that will say you have a dead hand. Leanne realizes that she exposed a pung of 3 dots and she really only needed a pair of something. I'm thinking that's what it was, the 3 dots. And you cannot pick up a discard for a pair unless it's for Mahjong. So she realizes that now she has to pivot and pick a line that has a pung of 3 dots. And that just blows really her whole hand because I'm almost done. So lesson learned. And that's why we play these games, so that we can practice and that we can learn. And just going over the rules over and over as we play really helps us to remember for the next time we play. So here we go.
Flower.
North.
South. So careful not to do that.
6 bam.
Ah. 2 dot.
5 bam.
7 dot.
Mahjong. So I got, I was doing the 2, 4, 6, 8, the second one from the bottom. That says
Flower.
any 3 suits, 2 light kongs, any even number. So I have 2 flowers. The dragons, or dragons, yeah, they're dragons, right?
Yeah.
In the bams. And then the 6 is my even number in the dots. And the 6 in the cracks. So I have dots, bams, cracks. 2 flowers. That was a good one. So you thought it was 4?
Thought it was
3 and you needed 2?
I needed 2.
Bummer in the summer.